6 years ago, I was dating my high school boyfriend. We'll call him Luca. We were together for almost 3 years and it was perfect. We had the same friendship group and everything. In fact, we were best friends. But then in the last year of our relationship, things started to get a bit weird. I'd seen messages from random girls on his phone, asking for his opinion on what they should wear to the club that night. I confronted him straight away, and he completely flipped it on me. Why are you going through my phone? You know, that classic. Then he'd call his friend Aaron to back up everything he was saying, and you know what? Aaron always backed up everything he was saying. But I actually thought Aaron was also my friend, so I believed it. Every time. Then comes Millie. Let's talk about Millie. She's a new girl who joins our friendship group. She's a few years younger than me, and all of the guys are obsessed with her. But she and I actually became quite close, so I wasn't suspicious in the slightest at this point. Until suddenly, I stopped getting invited out. When everyone was hanging out, I wasn't. I was the only one who wasn't being invited, just all of a sudden. And then when I confronted my friends about this, it was them that told me that Luca didn't want me there. He had actually said he doesn't want me there, my boyfriend. Meanwhile, Millie was at every single gathering. And then I started to hear little rumours. Like Luca was driving half an hour out of town to go and pick Millie up so that she could hang out with them. Apparently at these hangouts, she'd be sitting on his lap, never leaving his side. Of course, I was told that because, I wasn't invited anymore. I approached him about this. I told him this made me so uncomfortable. And he told me he'd stop. He'd stop picking her up. But I never really questioned why I wasn't being invited. Do you know why? Because I was young and in love. And I didn't want to rock the boat with him. So one night, he was supposed to pick me up from work. He never showed. So I called him. His phone was off. So I called her. I called Millie. And guess what? She told me that they were together, stranded in the middle of nowhere, because he'd gone to pick her up and his car broke down. Randomly, a few weeks later, all of our friends, all of our male friends, decided they no longer liked Millie and they didn't want her to hang out with them anymore. And just like that, she was gone. She was never invited out again. Weird, right? What happened? Not long after that, Luca and Aaron arranged a boys' trip to Amsterdam. He barely texted me the whole time he was out there. But as this was his first boys' trip, and as I was renowned for not rocking the boat, I just accepted it. I let him get on with it, and I thought we'd catch up when he's home. But then he got home, and he was weird, distant and cold. I came round to his house the day he landed. I didn't tell him I was coming. It was a surprise. I just turned up. And I found a lighter on his bedside table with the name Lucy on it. Who the fuck is Lucy? So I asked him about it, and he brushed it off. He just found the lighter. It's not his. He doesn't know someone called Lucy. I need to calm down. And then over the next few weeks, things started to slip back into our normality. We were even intimate one night. But when I got home later that night, and I know this sounds really strange, but I had a piece of jewellery fall out of my underwear. A man's ring, to be exact. And on the inside of that ring, there was some writing inscribed. I will love you for eternity. Again, I confronted him straight away. And of course, he denied everything. He found the ring in a pub. His friend found the ring in a pub. His friend gave it to him. It's all a bit of a joke. And then we call Aaron. And Aaron confirms everything he's saying. So I believe it. I believe Aaron. Until a few weeks later, when my friend from the same friendship group called me, and she told me everything. Luca didn't just go to Amsterdam with Aaron. He also went with a girl called Lucy. A woman called Lucy. A 38-year-old woman who is our barmaid in our local pub, who I see regularly every week. And then it all came out. My 18-year-old boyfriend had been having a full-blown affair with a 38-year-old woman. She was older than his mum at the time. And then, even after everything, he still tried to keep tabs on me. He was still making sure that no other guy would come near me. Until one day, I finally said enough is enough, and I walked away for good. And that, my friends, is how my high school boyfriend cheated on me and gaslit me for a whole year while sleeping with someone who was older than his mum.